Hello, everyone. This is Ravi with the Leader Inside You. One more time with amazing success story of some of our clients, Dr. Rohit Jain. And today we have special guest with him, his wife Pari. So I'm so delighted that not only Rohit is there, which typically just our clients come, but today we have special pleasure of listening to their story from a different perspective, from Pari's point of view. So thank you, Pari, for joining us. Before saying thank you to Rohit, I'll say thank to you.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, that's great. And thanks, Rohit, for coming.
Thank you, Ravi, for having me.
Yeah. Okay. So we have for the audience, we have the special inspiration because it's very fascinating story of Rohit. He joined the program sometime in April, and in just short amount of time, in just few weeks, he's transformed his mindset, he transformed his thinking, his behavior, and became like bold and used that systematic conversation and got amazing results. So we're gonna just hear from him what he got out of what he achieved in short amount of time, how he did it, and how it is possible for you also, and what you can do to achieve something similar. And then we'll hear from Puri also how this not only made a big difference for Rohit in his career, but how it is changed their entire family life and how it is going to change going forward. And I had a privilege or pleasure to when they visited our home in Chicago with beautiful flower and chocolates and everything. So it was such a nice meeting you in our home to see in person. So that was really beautiful. So without further ado, so tell us, Rohit. You can start with Rohit, and Pari, you can pick it up. What what have you achieved in last 12, maybe 16 weeks? Just a short amount of time. What have you achieved?
Um, so first, when I joined the course, I had this major meeting coming up with my supervisor about my next stage of my work.
Hmm.
I wanted to get promoted. First, from I'm a postdoctoral scholar in Case Western Reserve University, Ohio, and my next stage was, can I join his lab as a research staff? And the big question in my mind was, I had done all the work, I mean,
Hmm.
last 2 years, and I have done good contributions, but I how to talk, whether I was in a doubt whether he will give it by himself, ask for
Hmm.
the promotion, give me promotion by himself, or how I should ask, because I have not really negotiated until now about my salary, about my job title, because this is I have followed a specific trend in academics.
Hmm.
So because of my lack of experience and also lack of support, because this is something I don't routinely talk with my colleagues or
Hmm.
my friends if they how they could help. So I was looking for actively looking for a help. So that was the biggest takeout from the course in this short time, that I had this meeting with my boss, and I convinced him to give me a promotion to research scientist, and also help me in my career and green card process. Second, thank you.
Yeah.
Secondly, I thought was one thing which I even used to discuss with Pari was, I am not good with people. I'm more of, like, keep my head down, work, and then do hard work, sincere work, but not like how to talk with people and how to, for example, work in a team. When I'm a team, I not to how to handle the dynamics of a team. So the second success was, I feel I'm more confident in talking with people, and I have seen the differences, how I am opening up more to people, and in retrospect, they are also, uh, you know, coming back, and I feel I have more warmer relations with people around me. And lastly, um, we had a daughter. She's 18 months now, Adya. Um, I was just wondering, how, because the increased workload, increased responsibility, how to, whether I can, what changes I, because I cannot increase the time, right? I cannot increase from 24 hours to 36 hours. But every moment I spend with my family, how I can make them more, feel loved and satisfied. So the third success is, I think I feel now I can understand more what is unsaid, for example, and possibly that, because I know myself more now with the help of course, I am able to make better decisions. I'm able to prioritize better and also be more present in the present. So these are the three success which I feel I could achieve in this short period of time.
That's beautiful. Present in the present is the present. So nice. And Pari, you must be appreciating a lot, right? What women want is they want their husband to be present in the moment with them.
Exactly.
What do you see?
Um, like as he explains, I feel that he is giving more time and the quality, like not just the timing, but the quality of time to me and our daughter is more valued to me now, and. It just happened to be like he was working from home, and I could hear him in the meeting, and so the way he was talking, I was really impressed because I heard him like with COVID he was working from home, like for one last 1.5 years. So like the way he was talking, he was actually like doing the short like a one liner or something like that, but it was like a one-on-one discussion on a like really making a good connection, asking their families how they are doing, how their weekend was. So it was not the case before he joined the course. So that was a big change I saw in him. Because
Mhm.
otherwise he would be like straight jump to jump to the work and talk about it. So he is actually building, like he investing time and conscious effort in building a relationship, not just like work. Okay, so
Yeah.
this helps in like having a good contact, at the
Hmm.
same time like feeling the connection, so that you feel more like valued and worth.
That's so beautiful. So nice. And it's fascinating. I remember Rohit saying, I think you were week 2 or 3. I don't know. My boss has started opening up.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah, that
I
was
said,
the
it's
first
not
time.
the boss. You are opening up.
Yeah, started
Great, great.
he started talking about his family and his vacation,
Uh-huh.
what's his plan, and and he shared few personal stories. So that was the first time he asked about our daughter. So that was the first time in 1.5 years he asked about our daughter.
Yeah, that's so cool. Right. And I see that huge transformation in confidence, like, in week 1 versus week 8, we have these group calls. You show up so differently. And you have, I mean, you have been an inspiration for so many people. Now we have recording of it. I made it a part of the course, how you prepare for the promotion meeting. And
Thank
you did so wonderfully. You took that. Here is something that you are good about you, right? Yeah, is that you take the thing very systematically. You took that training, you wrote all the answers, practice one on one, and then made it happen. It is so
I
good.
feel I feel that meeting. What I did, it was, I mean, it got over only in, I think, 14 minutes. The meeting with
Mm-hmm,
motion meeting with my boss. And to be frank, I mean, when he started, he was it for him. He did not offer anything.
mm-hmm,
He even was not giving me a salary raise because he thought he had helped me last year with my daughter's health insurance.
mm-hmm.
So first thing was I did not feel that rage. Otherwise, this is I felt a little bit rage for me. Like he
It is
wanted to get it over in
possible.
2 minutes.
Right,
But
right.
then because I made this presentation with help of Ravi.
Mm-hmm,
We worked a lot together, and then I also got help of my coach Lisa. And
mm-hmm,
so I had this presentation. I asked him politely whether I can present this. and I presented that for nearly 10 minutes, and he only said after that, "Okay, you convinced me, and you are getting these things."
Yeah.
So yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think with the help of course and my
Mhm.
preparation, which I think changed the course of my tenure here. Like
Yeah.
from nothing to what I wanted, and I
Mhm.
was working very hard for it for last 1 year
Right.
because
Yeah.
I knew it will come and I want these things.
Hmm. So you were working hard, and you have so many publications, and you are accomplished scientist. So work doesn't speak for itself, or people don't see it, and you have to tell them. And then in that process, what you did is like, and thinking about it. This interesting example. In 5 minutes earlier, you could have just gone in that rage. Oh, why am I not doing it? And you end of the story. But now you are managing your emotions much better.
Yes.
You saw that coming and you have prepared. So how it has made a difference for you? Do you see yourself more emotionally intelligent, or managing your emotions better, or responding rather than reacting? And Pari, you can talk about that too. Like, you might be observing, before he was like different, now he's different.
One thing that's a very nice point, Ravi. I'm sure you would have also seen changes in me
Hmm.
over the course of 8 weeks and beyond. One thing is, I think my like when I took the personality assessment, the DISC personality assessment, I realized that my there the how the people behave is dependent a lot on their response on their personality. And my
Hmm.
personality was like a bit of a more of a person who is more, like I take everything a little bit more seriously. Before speaking, I will think about it.
Hmm.
Or many other features like more S and more C for people who have taken disc test. So I realized that if I'm feeling rage, it's uh, because the other person is not like me. So
Hmm.
I imbibe that difference. I mean that okay, there is a difference because of personality. It's not that he or she is not want to be fair with me, or he or she want to ridicule me. So
Hmm.
so now when we work, we meet with so many people, same people or different people. Uh, so now if something, let's say, unnerves me at that moment, I feel that that is just a physiological reaction. It's
Mm.
not
Yeah.
something which is has to be taken that hard line. Okay, no, this is how I have to behave,
Right.
and then I give time to let my I think feel my feelings get a little bit lower, and then I try to see the situation from both ends, and finally take, because what I will do, I will in that moment I have a power actually
Hmm.
to change
Yeah.
the course.
Yeah.
And if the other person has done worse, then I even have more power
Right.
to bring a
Yeah.
better change. So this is what I am trying to do.
Wonderful. So that pause you took, oh, I'm feeling that rage, and the pause you took, that stems from you. So that's a huge thing that you're seeing. So Pari, are you observing that, like, he's more responding than reacting anything in a house in personal life?
Yeah. Um, I I think he's being more conscious,
Hmm.
and like I get aggressive. So I get aggressive a lot. So
Hmm.
he's being very calm and gentle about it, and even with our daughter, like she is now in the phase of toddler, so she's like so many tantrums. So when she is home, he's more active and involved in her. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Hmm.
So he is more involved, and she like giving her comfort and everything. So she feels more safe and more loved around him. So that's been really good. And he is consciously taking time out, like time to take us out, and especially for the weekends and even on the weekdays, he would make sure that. we would have some activities for her.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So good, nice.
Okay.
So that's really pretty cool with you. The transformation that you achieved in thinking that you work hard for your family, and we end up neglecting our family. Now you have started giving that importance or priority for the most important thing in our life,
Yeah,
and that changes in the success career also, right? Being happy at home, you're happier at work. You can do a lot better. So are you
yes.
seeing that happiness cycle for you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and I
wonderful.
would like to add on to it and give thanks to people who are interacted during the course.
Mm-hmm.
So one biggest takeaway was there were people my from the same age group like me, and people who were really very senior. And so I realized that I could see their life, a peak of their life, that they are all, how they are balancing, how they are, the goal is to have that happier family. So many different things. I
Mm-hmm.
realized that that took an example from their life, that how I want or how to have our life in a way, because we don't get so much opportunity. At workplace you were talk about work, but you really
Mm-hmm.
don't see that the people who are senior to me, like for example my boss, my super boss, how they are managing their life and work. So in that way, I think it helped me understand a bit more how to
Mm-hmm.
balance life and work.
Right. Yeah, that's a great point you brought it up. In this program, it's interesting. I tell people, you will get me, my coaching, will get Lisa, listen, Michelle, amazing coaching, but you'll get a lot more people. You'll get
Mhm.
Rohit. Their stories, and he will be there forever. We have this leaders for life. So we are connected. It's not like course is done and you're gone. We're gonna keep meeting every single day. And that's something I need to honor you, that you are showing up every single day for mindfulness meeting.
Yeah,
How
even
what happened because of that?
yeah. So I would like to give a thanks to my wife for that also, because even after the course, like I have set an alarm like 5 minutes before the meeting,
Uh-huh.
mindfulness session, and
Hmm.
whatever I will be doing, and she, like for example, she's working on something, so the alarm will ring.
Hmm.
My toddler will say phone, phone. So, and then my wife Pari will say, okay, now you go to the meeting, and she takes care of the other.
Oh, okay, so
So we all
beautiful.
three, are
I'm
involved
involved in the
in that
process.
in
Yeah.
the process. Yeah,
That's wonderful. And that's
and
what I say, right?
yeah.
Your wife or husband, both, it works both way. Either your spouse
Mhm,
is your first career sponsor.
mhm.
She literally is helping you in every sense of the way. So kudos to you, Pari, that being that strong support. And you shared your story also, like you are an
Yeah.
entrepreneur and you have your
I have a
amazing thing.
great.
And he is helpful for you. You guys are career sponsor for each other. So tell us about you. How it has been going for you.
Uh, I'm a photographer. I'm a family, like I specialize in family. So for me, family connections are really important. Like so, when like we used to talk about my work a lot, but with course now I understand like me and Rohit are on the same page, and now we are talking in terms of expanding my work and taking it like we were serious about it, but taking it to the next level and on the bigger level, making big goals, and not just thinking about today, but we are thinking about the present, and we are looking for the good and bigger present, bigger future.
Yeah. So let's visualize future for what do you guys see big future for you?
We are planning to get a new home, and
Uh-huh.
this has been in our to-do list, but with your support and guidance, we are up for it, and we are looking houses. So that is the big thing, which is going to add on to our list.
Mm-hmm.
And we are taking our daughter to swimming class. Before we were very scared with COVID and everything. Now we are we know about the situation, but then too we are more focused on how we can provide like a great value and experience, and
Hmm.
what we then had like when we were kids. Like
Yeah,
I always wanted to go for swimming or even skiing, but now we are more investing in like having more great experiences.
great. Yeah.
Also, I think like I feel like with we were with friends over the weekend. We did not
Hmm.
do very big thing, but we would like visited their home,
Mhm.
or we went to nature center.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I think with the uh, like with the help of course, and now I think opening up more. For example, on Saturday I was singing. Normally, I
Yeah.
listen to songs, but I never.
Okay.
So a friend was
Yes.
playing a guitar, and I started singing with him. I don't know whether he liked my voice or not, but I was singing.
Singing and even yeah.
Yeah, singing and
Yeah,
dancing.
it's so beautifully done. Both of you have changed so much in your entire upside down thinking and acting and babe, and future looks super bright for both of you in the career and life and everything. This is super wonderful. So, what is the advice you would have to people who are listening to this?
Mhm. Uh, so I think people who are already listening to us, I mean, thank you, a big thank you, and I think they're already on the path of success. And the one thing which I would like to say is, for us, joining the course was a big leap in terms of both finances and time, because we had a very small child, and we there was a lot of work pressure as well. But we took a collective decision, and we I personally did all the work, all the meetings. I was present, even like because we are 1 hour ahead. The meetings went like past midnight many times, and because we believe that the course will bring lot of changes in us. And for me personally, I will say that as a technical person, I was looking for a help to cross that psychological barrier. That what is needed more than just being a technocrat. So I was looking for some person, looking for a coach who can help me understand myself better and understand the word better. Maybe. So, uh, fortunately, with Ravi, I got that knowledge, that wisdom, and uh, I really like that the course. I mean, the uniqueness was, it was very personalized sort of course. It was not like I have never worked a lot on my personality. You know, Pari still goes through YouTube videos, but this was my first time where I took a focus and such. I think is a big effort in improving myself. So one advice would be that we should start working on ourselves, how we present, how we think, and not just about work and, for example, presentations and reports. Uh, it will bring a more positive and bigger change, and even faster change with a coach, or just to take active efforts on it. For example, by reading books, or by uh, attending TED talks. But with coach, it just helps because it becomes a little faster. We get short, no, because they have seen so many things, and they know so much more. It just faster. So I'm definitely like that everyone to consider. For example, taking up course Ravi's course, because it is very personalized, very focused, and the course content is so wonderful. Yeah, and I can vouch for it. I mean, working on
Yeah.
ourselves, we can vouch that working on ourselves,
Yeah.
psychology, how we think, how we present ourselves to the people, to the world, to the society, will
Yeah.
is very important.
Yeah. It's just make yourself feel good about yourself rather than
Mhm.
you impressing somebody else.
Right. Yeah. And it's more, and also it's believing in yourself. As you said, time, money, and energy is always a challenge, especially in today's world. We have to work so much. Even if the money is okay, time is a problem. Time is okay, money is a problem, or energy is a problem. But you took that leap of faith. No, I'm going to do it because you believed in yourself. And Pari, we talked at our home that you are someone who totally believes in yourself. So you have that vision for yourself, and you've been doing it. And I can see your, your business of photography of personal portraits is gonna going leap and bound. So one advice for audience to trust in themselves and believe in themselves or see the bigger dreams. What would you to say on that line?
I think having a bigger goal is like I was also like I was always into like having a set goal and working towards it. So for me, I don't know if you know about the Secret Book by Rade.
Hmm.
I'm a big
Hmm.
fan of it, and I totally believe it. Like believe it. And
Hmm.
so I would create a mood board. I would make up like when I came to your office and I see like saw all those presentation and mood boards, and I was really impressed, and I really felt like okay, these are the goals. Like I should be thinking about it because it's everybody's goal to go on a big vacation, like have a big swimming pool, and all those things are very like every person thinks about it, but nobody puts those effort in and like putting those up and thinking about it and doing those meditation every single day. So for me, it was more like what I want is very clear. So I just have to work towards it.
Hmm. Yeah. That's you summarized the last sentence right. You have to work towards it. That
Yes.
secret is amazing,
You can't
everything.
just thinking.
Yeah, and I think the reason that secret book and movie is very popular because it stops there. It talks about, oh, see the big dreams and just sit and you will get it. And that's why people, oh, really? That's the easy
Yeah, yeah.
formula. But
It's not
you're
just thinking.
it's not just you have to work towards it. And then if you find the right people to help you, guide you, if you're in the seen the road,
Yeah,
why wander around? So
yeah,
that makes a difference. And
yeah.
coach or mentor can save you a decade.
If you like when we visited your home and I had a chance to meet you personally, that was a really booster. And I kept telling him and what I was feeling like being a mom. Like when Adya walks to stairs, she is not confident.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't know how to walk on stairs. But at the time, like if she is walking alone, she would fall. But when I hold her hand, she can climb like 10 stairs straight.
Right.
So what you are doing is like we all know like how we can like or we will eventually like follow or can climb the stairs, but we will fall, we will stop, we will get tired. But with you, you are actually like being a mom or being a guy, being a coach, you're holding the hands like tightly, you're guiding,
Mhm.
and whenever you're like wiggly, you would hold them tight and you will guide
Yeah.
them to like climb all the stairs and you will reach there. Like make sure that you don't fall in between.
All right.
So that I just connected
Beautiful.
like in on those bases.
Yeah, so nicely said. And that's what mentors or coaches do. I'm one of them. So we all have coaches and we have mentors. So we have to notice them and be open to take that help because now there once she start climbing, she's climbing. She doesn't need any help. She needs in the beginning. Same thing with Rohit now. Now he's like, whoa, no problem. He has the formula to apply every time again and again. So it's working great. Nice. Thank you so much. And so thank you everybody for watching this. I hope you are inspired by their story of how it has changed their current, it's going to change their future, and how they're so happy and prosperous now and going forward, and all the blockage is gone, and then he did the work. So if you want to achieve the same thing, if you think, oh, I got what Rohit got, if you think I want what Pari got, if you want that to happen, it's you have to take a simple step. You just go take the first step that with watching that webinar that we have on our website, leaderinsideyou.com, and you will see watch. webinar, and there is also a link. It's a simple step. You just click it. It's a free webinar. Register it and watch it. And if you watch the whole entire webinar for 15 minutes, you will be presented an opportunity to book the call with me or one of my coaches, and we'll see, where you are, where you want to go, and if we can help you, then we'll tell you how. But you have to take that step. You have to take that action of watching that webinar. And if you really resonate with it, if you really feel that this is my story, and many people feel that when you watch this webinar, saying, "Oh my God, this is my story." If you feel that way, then book the call with us, and then we can help you. So thank you again, Rohit and Pari, for coming and giving your time today.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much, Ravi, for having us.
Thank you
Yeah,
for inviting us. Thank
yeah.
you.
And I'm
Really,
wishing that maybe soon, like few months or year from now, you will have bigger success story, and you will come back and will tell something amazing. What happened with Pari's business? What happened with your career? Maybe be a big breakthrough. Your ultimate dream of finding big cure for big diseases. Something we will hear from so many outlets on CNN and Fox News or wherever.
yeah, we are coming soon back on.
Yes. Looking forward for that. So
Thank
thank
you.
you everyone for watching us today, and we'll come again with some new stories soon.
Thank you.